Hello, my lovelies. This is Jamie. I just want to welcome you to my channel. I wanted to quickly show you guys some books that I just got from Amazon Japan, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take. It was my first time ordering from Amazon Japan, and so I wanted to show you guys what I got, and I'm excited about them and excited to try them out. And this first book here, I'm just going to set the others to the side, it says girls coloring book, and then I can't read that, but I did look it up, and it's the Ballerina Girls Coloring Book, Volume 3, and it's by Yukoa Sato, I believe, and it has a dust jacket on it, and you could color this. It's you could use pencils or markers, and this is pink. It's been pink ink. It's fun. And I have my light on. Let's see if I can focus this a little bit better for you guys. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is episode 1, and as you can see, it's just line art, and it's both on both sides. This paper it has a little bit of texture, but not much. It's pretty smooth. I think it will take pencils pretty well. You shouldn't use your alcohol markers on this, though. It'll bleed right through and then ruin the picture on the other side. But when I saw this book, I actually really liked it, just because I was a dancer way back when I was in high school, and my daughter's a dancer, and so I just thought, I really need this book. Something about it kind of reminds me of romantic country a little bit. And the paper, it's on the thin side because I can see through it. I don't know if you guys can tell. But I think with your pencils you'll be okay. And in the middle here, it looks like they've colored some pictures here showing different poses, and I'm sure if you could read Japanese, it would probably say what these different dance poses and things are. This is episode 2. But you can kind of follow along with the story of what's going on. Some are like really simple like this, and others are more detailed, like full scenes like that. Like this one is a full scene, definitely more detailed. And this one has a lot of blank space, so you could actually add in textures if you wanted wood floor, or if you wanted to do some kind of wallpaper to the walls or something, or create mirrors. And these little girls are just so cute with the big eyes and everything. Some different poses there. Here she's stretching, and then we go into episode 3. There's like a picnic going on that one. Here's the nutcracker. So I think she's like getting ready to do the nutcracker, practicing and things. Here's some different dance style hairdos. There's a wreath. Kind of like backstage. You could have really fun with doing like different colors of costumes and things. And if you're like versed with what dancers wear, you could really go to town with this. Here's another one of those colored pages. You could actually use these too for skin tone practice. And this one, they've given you the opportunity to draw your own tutus and leotards and such. This is episode 4. Again, really pretty, cute images. Like this one's really pretty just to do like a soft background, and this one is more detailed. And you could actually push this down and get it to lay flat. I just haven't opened it up very long. And there's a Christmas one you could do. I think this is a scene from the Nutcracker, and same with this one with the snowflakes. I want to say that this girl is like the little girl all grown up. Like she had been rehearsing and getting better like her whole life and such, but I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe she is this girl and that's like her idol or something. And here's a little thumbnail thing of all the different pictures in this book. Some more. And on the back you have the little girl, the dancer, and then you could color this ballerina slipper if you want. And the cover is a shiny cover, so it's a little bit different than the romantic country books. It's not the like matte cover, it's the shiny kind. The next one I got was this one. This one is more like, reminds me of romantic country because the cover seems the same. Again, here we have some sketching that's done in white on a tan. So that would be a fun one to work with if you want to see what your pencils look like on a tan paper. You could color that. And this one is called Animal Fantasy Season Coloring Book. And the images in this one, and the paper is really thick. Can you hear that? It's like thick, like cardstocky thick. Oops, missed that. Here's like a Christmassy one. Glue. This is super adorable. You could go to town with shading and making it really pop out, or you could just color it just straight and it would look cute too. And I'm pretty sure any pencil would work on this. I would be hesitant to use watercolors though, because I don't know how the paper would do with watercolors. There's a Valentine's Day one. I think there's a little bit of every holiday in this. This is cute with the little tree house. Super adorable. I think if I would start on something simpler like this, just to see how my pencils and things do. Here's an Easter one. Maybe I should do this one for Easter. This one too. They're like riding in a bathtub in an eggshell. That's so cute. Super adorable images. You could go with some different fun color palettes, and that would be a lot of fun. This looks like a circus tent to me. And I was actually going to order these on Etsy, but I decided I wanted to try Amazon Japan to see their quality and their service and see how quickly things would come if I ordered it from Amazon Japan. I was pretty pleased. The books came wrapped in a plastic, and then inside an Amazon box. And I got it pretty quickly, actually. It's like a solar system one. And this is more like a wallpapery page. It probably won't color that, but, or maybe I'll use this to test out stuff. That's cute. Look at his expression. You could actually make this a nautical themed one. I skipped a page. Submarine. Might have to do a yellow submarine in that one. From the song, Yellow Submarine. From the Beatles, I think. This one's adorable. And I think this one is like the one from the front because it has the big mushrooms. This one's cute because it has little mice jumping out in the mushrooms, not just mushrooms. Here's some Halloween. So I think there's a little bit for every holiday in here. So if you are looking for a book that's going to work all year round, this one would be a good one. And if you like animals and scenes and cutesy, Indian stuff. If you like animals but have a hard time like coloring people, this would be a good one because it's just animals. There's no people. I like both, so. There's kind of a map. And these are postcards, and these are like tags that you could put on like a gift or something for Christmas. See, it says postcard, postcard, and these are tags. There's the back. There we go. Yeah. I'm really happy I got this book. I think it's really cute, and I can't wait to color in this one. And the next one I got was this one. I actually had my eye on it for a little while. It is the Disney Kaleidoscopes coloring book, and it's for adults. And it didn't say who the artist was, and I can't read it to tell you who it was, but it gives you coloring technique at the beginning. It tells you what pages, like gives you examples of the pages in color first. So you could actually look through those and then you'd know what was in the book. There's the index, shows you everything that's in there. So this is kind of like a mandala, but not. There's some more index, but this is the first page. And something that I noticed is it has this line right here. And I think it's so that you can cut these out if you want to. And then it has writing on the back. So if you aren't one to feel like you need to do all the writing or really don't care about this, you could use your markers on this, like your alcohol markers, and it would bleed through, but you wouldn't be coloring that really much anyway, because this is on the back of every single one. See? And I probably will do a little bit of everything because this paper's pretty thick. I think gel pens would be a lot of fun in this book. And I love Winnie the Pooh, so I love this. And this one is super adorable. This would probably be the first one I color. That's Ariel. But the book is pretty thick. And it's aimed more for adults, I think, because of all the details. And you could shade it and make it really pop. There's the Aladdin castle. There's Moana. That one's cute with Alice. This one has 3 villains. We've got Maleficent, the Evil Queen, and Ursula. This one, it took me a second to realize, but there's a Simba here, and a Pumbaa, another Pumbaa, and there's a little Timon right here. So if you colored those in black, they'd pop out, and then you could color the background however. Just a super fun one. Something a little bit different because it's kaleidoscope, so it's kind of a fun thing to try, and could have a lot of fun with your gel pens or pencils, or like your ink tints probably. Oh, and then these are some other books that they have as well. And I've seen this one before, and I've seen this one, but I haven't seen these two. But there's that one. And then the last one I got was just a small one. It's the Coloring Postcard book. And I tried to see if it had like a special title or something, and this is all I could come up with, the Coloring Postcard book. And I have no idea who did this. And it's got a cover. You could color this, but it's kind of slick. You would probably have to use like Sharpie markers or something. And I think these little images are super adorable. And I'm sure this is the artist's signature. Since I can't read it, I can't tell you who the artist is. I do apologize. And here's little thumbnails of each one of the little images that you could color. So this is getting you started. So they give you a postcard, like an original postcard that they've already colored. And then they give you the line art version, so you can color that yourself. And I think this is on watercolor paper, because I can see the texture and it's super thick. So I think I want to test my watercolors on this. As you can see, it's a postcard. So, and this one, super adorable. Again, trying to be careful to turn the pages because I don't want the postcards to pull out. Not until I'm ready to send them or something. Maybe I'll put them in one of those photo albums that are just the right size for a photo. I think they would fit in there. That one's cute. You could do whatever you wanted in this background. Could create tile or something. This is kind of a kitchen scene. That's cute. There's giant yarn balls. Birds. A gift from the forest. This is like a little crib. You could send this one to someone that's having a baby, I think. There's a fun little mermaid one. There's an apple one. You could color this one and give it to like your kid's teacher at the end of the year. A little note. Be cute. That one's darling too. When I look at these color palettes, I would go so different. It's just interesting to see what people would do. And this one again, you have a lot of background you can play with there. That one's cute. The little smiley faces, they're kind of chibi-like. And this one kind of reminds me of like a playing card because of the, I think that's a spade, or sorry if I got that wrong. And this one, she looks like she's jumping rope with a dolphin. That's so cute. And that is it. And then on the back we have this adorable picture. And like I said, it's really, really slick. So I really don't think you're going to be able to use your pencils. You'll have to use some kind of permanent marker to color that if you want to color it. And then I'll put this back on. And again, this is slick too. But this is the coloring postcard book. So I got these from Amazon Japan. And I did get 2 other books from a friend. Might as well show them since I have them. The Kawaii Fairy Spring Adult Coloring Book and the Happy Easter Coloring Book by Coloring Book Cafe. And this one, it just has springtime pictures with the little chibis. And the paper is really thin. It's Amazon paper. You would definitely need a blotter page if you're going to use markers, whether it be water-based or alcohol-based, because the paper is so thin. But look at these faces. They're just so cute. Probably get you in the mood for springtime. Because we want spring. There's a rainy day one. Yeah. So this one should be a lot of fun. I'll probably use my stickles and make them all glitterific. So that one's really pretty. And I guess if you didn't want to color on this paper, you could scan this in and print it on better paper, like watercolor paper, cardstock, or marker paper. But I kind of like to just use the books and color in the books. I just kind of deal with whatever paper comes. I'm okay with it. That one's cute. They're all cute. And this one, the Happy Easter, my friend actually asked me if I had any Easter books, like just solely dedicated to Easter, and I don't. And so I have like books that have Easter stuff in them, but not one dedicated to Easter. So she got this one for us to do like a buddy color in. And it's just all Easter type images. Of course, you'll need a blotter page, just like the other one, because it's Amazon paper. There's lots of flowers. So if you want to practice your flowers, you could definitely do that in this. If flowers intimidate you, you can always do something like this that has very minimal flowers. I don't mind doing flowers, but I get a little overwhelmed when it's a full page of flowers. Like, that's quite a bit of flowers. But there are ways around it. I think I skipped a page back there. That's cute. This reminds me of an old-fashioned bunny, like in like the 50s and stuff, those old pictures. It actually reminds me of the kind that we would wrap up, and it would be the chocolate bunny. So you can make that gold, and it could be a chocolate bunny, I guess. There's one if you just wanted to do Easter eggs. It's cute. See, this one doesn't have any flowers in it. Might be pretty easy to do. This one has a lot of Zen doodle design in the egg. A little house. Lots and lots of Easter eggs. That's it. And then these are the sample pages on the back, like the thumbnails. And that was from the Coloring Book Cafe, the Happy Easter. But that is all I have to show you guys. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening, whatever is your time. And thanks for watching, guys. And if you do like my videos, like and subscribe, and You can hit the notification bell if you'd like to. I am just starting out and putting videos, so I don't have like regular video times, but when I can put videos, I'll put them out for you guys. Have a wonderful day.